Population 1209 sits on a mountainside, just a little dry town, but it's where I go when I'm feeling down. Folks don't lock their doors, and they hit their knees before they call it a night, and they thank the good Lord for the blessings in their lives. There's Mr. Ron, class of 41.
I can sit, huh? Well, I just have a loose collection of poetry. So I guess I'll start with a piece about Budapest. There was an American poet a few years ago named Billy Collins, and he was the American Poet Laureate, I believe, for a while, and he wrote a poem called Budapest. And in a sense, this is my answer to his piece. Budapest. I see this man most every day, when I go out, that is. He always holds out his hand for my change. He always says something to me I never understand, but that's okay. I give it to him anyway. I walk the sidewalk, dodge the bicycles like a delicate dance. Boci, they say, upon their way, as hurried as anywhere else, I guess. Deák Square, I wander there, and as the eve approaches, down the stairs, the subway, underbelly warm. In the winter, the bars are fine, a glass of wine, and then to see a play. I don't understand, but that's okay, I dig it anyway. And in the summer, the flowers bloom, every nighttime, home too soon, to sleep and dream the next day. That's all I can say, Budapest. And let's see, this, like I said, it's a loose collection, and this being the holiday seasons, I thought a holiday poem would be nice. And this poem was recorded by a gentleman named Gary Burbank, who was this year's inductee to the Radio Hall of Fame, so obviously he did it way better than I can, and it's out there on the interwebs. And it's called Home for the Holidays. The holiday season can sure be so pleasing, but far from home we tend to roam, the children of man doing all they can for the future and the mortgage. And though so given to drift and grow apart, the season brings home to mind and heart. 'Twas Mr. Como's turn of phrase, there's no place like home for the holidays. Just going through them. This also was recorded by the same gentleman, and there's a video online and audios. Brandywine. Grapes still grow on veteran vines held fast amid the oak and bramble hillside way. A path well trodden in an age-long past, though now forgotten, few venture today. Through this passing, the creepers straggle on, writhe and stray o'er earth and stone entwined, at odds with its own, the same until gone, waiting to be found by any incline. For the sweetest of yield be enshrouded here, far into the forest gloom, beauty deep. Where the wild things dwell, our eyes seldom peer, and so a rare pleasure seldom to reap. The more tortured the vine, it has been said, the sweeter then the berry you are fed. And okay, now this is a more free form now, and I'm hesitant to say what anything is about, being poetry and all, and I just would rather leave it to the listeners. So, broken branches. In the wood, a gravel road, beside a stream of liquid green, cottonwood rain, summertime, the sunshine, colored bent rays, sunlit bright days, sweltering night, long and languid nostalgia of my generation, in the sound of an air conditioner, the sound of a ceiling fan, exhaust fumes, like fresh cut grass, but misshapen, in memory's garden, twisted, like bread ties in chubby checker. And the same with this one. Moonlit flit. In the shadow, just left of the light, from the moon, signs from on high, yeah, looking at the sky, and I'm not dreaming all of the time, and scheming only part of the way. And every morning the sun breaks the silence, indeed. The shadows hold the past, and maybe, as I'm on my way, uninsured, past broken doorknobs to the pavement, under the windowsills, potted plants and reality TV, through the hills to the ghetto man. My Uncle Sam says it's all fine, taking my time. Time, American dreams, southern comforts, prairie winds, desert, deserted haze, all the way to London town, all the way to anywhere, or southern France, speaking eyes face to face, no room for quotations and smiling. Yeah, all the way around and back, maybe, windows and doors. When it rains, the colors pale and moody, dreary day or night, the same world you see, fill the blanks, in the making, waking mind, windows, doors, thinking, before the rest catch on and I'm gone. And this piece is about communication and the differences we encounter culturally in different places. It's called palatable communication. Just the other day, I was thinking about biscuits and pork sausage, white flour, sawmill gravy. And I was thinking about England, how there a biscuit is what they call a cookie. The biscuit, a scone. Gravy, I would reason a roux. Much debate between mouth and plate, and a bit confusing too. Then there's pudding. And I guess this piece is, well, it's self-explanatory, I guess. Why I write. Something hidden in the original mystery, from freedom and flowing hair to fashion victim or golden stare, liquor, all the other paths to God, old school, the kneeling drunkard, God's eyes have become headlights, highway blacktop nighttime, package store, only cash to carry past the measured doorway, perchance to find the bottom, perchance to seek the light. And I still don't care. On the back of my eyes, burned, the image of a dancer, a TV dancer. I could only see her when I'm really tired. And even then, only just barely. But that's enough. Restless. I want to go where the bananas grow, but I don't really like the big spiders. Freedom and flowing hair. The right to care, or maybe not. That's what I've got. A room with a view, with tea for two, and a salad for lunch. Perchance to find the bottom, perchance to seek the light. That is why I write. And this is a piece about winter. Sorry, well, yeah, winter, and this will be out in February in Pine Mountain Sand and Gravel magazine. White expansive. The pale blue smoke from a campfire. The pale blue lips and fingers rubbing noses raw to smell the cold and smoke, both on the wind, uneasy like. Burn the whitewash, plank and pillar, to thaw and awaken fresh, flesh, bone, and sinew, with a flask to pass, oh fare thee well, and hope to tell, oh fare thee well, those who'd fail, to see the light, to see the sun light the morn. That pale blue smoke, campfire, flame, and crackle, That pale blue smoke reaching for the heavens higher yet than any steeple. For fox and hare with coats so warm, murder of crow at wing, against bitter wind and storm would seem fare better than the people. With flask to pask, fare thee well, oh fare thee well, to see the light of morn. Pale blue smoke from the campfire, burn the whitewash, plank and pillar, pine, cone and scrub, in winter's blight. Good night. That's it.
Just before you ask your questions, you can still think for a moment. I'll tell a short background of Wiiliam.
Where everyone calls you neighbor, you never run into a stranger. And when you do, just tip your hat and say how do you do. Around 9 on Sunday nights, the old men are swamping nights about the fish they caught, about the women they love and the ones they lost.